guys, this is Humble Clarity. Today I am going to do a reading from the ancestors, a message, see what message comes through today. Hope you all are doing well. Let's see what message the ancestors has for us today from the African goddess. Today's message, spiritual clarity. Okay, so today's message, they are going through some really bad grief. The grief is, it's really hindering them. They feel ashamed and they feel like the person that passed is kind of like their fault. They're guilty about it. But Spirit wants you to know that it's not your fault. You could not have changed the outcome of the situation. You need to try to rise up and release the shame, release the guilt, release the hurt in order to get through your grief. It's not easy, but you have to let your creativity shine through. And if you keep holding on to the grief, you're not gonna move the way you supposed to move. You're stifling your creativity. Once you let go of the grief, I know sometimes grief takes a lot of time to let go of it. You're gonna feel more liberated, and it's gonna throw you into a creative space, a space where you can be your better higher self. It's gonna help you to release a lot of it's gonna help you to release a lot of the resistance that you feel. There's things that you're holding on to from your parents. There's grief that you're holding on to from your parents, or it could be like childhood trauma. You gotta let it go. This person could be grieving a parent, and it's not your fault that your parent has passed on. You have to let go in order to continue to live. We know that it's a sad thing when our loved ones pass on, but they're still with us. There's different things that you can do to honor the memories of your loved ones who've passed on and your ancestors. I advise you to look into things like doing a spiritual altar. An altar can help you to connect with your ancestors. It can help you to wake up and just speak to them in the morning like if they were standing in front of you. And believe you me, when you have an altar in your home, it helps you to get advice and guidance from your ancestors in order to move on in your spiritual journey so that you can be um, at the highest capacity of your spiritual journey and thinking. Somebody needs to get creative. Get creative. An altar doesn't take much. You can just have a picture of that family member. Maybe you can put one of their favorite items, if they like a favorite flower, or if there's a color that they like, you can light a calendar. You can light a candle in their honor and just honor your loved one. Grief is hard to get through, but as you honor your ancestors, you'll see that they are with us. They never leave us. We just can't communicate the way we used to communicate, but they're right with us. And sometimes they want you to acknowledge them in the afterlife in order for them to give you guidance that you need. You have to get vulnerable. Do things that you've never done, and it's going to help you to connect with your ancestors. You have to strip through the layers of hurt and pain and disappointment and just get creative. Do something you never done in order to honor your loved one and your ancestor. And it's going to help you. It's going to help you to improve your life, and sometimes it'll help you to help others. It'll help you to develop gifts that you never knew you had. So I don't know who this message is for, but my heart goes out to you. I know it's hard to lose a loved one, but they're there with you. And if you take steps to honor them, they'll help you through the grief. One love. Thank you.